All right, so May is Oregon Wine Month. There are a ton of ways to celebrate this growing industry all over the state. More than 100 top restaurants are celebrating special Oregon wine flights and features. Joining me now, Christina de Arment. Am I saying that right?
De Arment.
I knew I was saying that right. From the Oregon Wine Board, Chef Mylene, yes, Chavez from Olympia Oyster Bar, and Simon Lowry, the wine director at Olympia Oyster Bar. So talk to me about Oregon Wine Month. Why is it so important to have this celebration? And there's a ton of them going on, like a slew of events going on all month long.
Yeah, so Oregon Wine Month is throughout the course of May. It's our 6th annual Oregon Wine Month this year. It's just a celebration of the quality, diversity, and community of Oregon wine.
And there's a contest, I heard, which I'm really excited about. I kind of like, oh, really? There's a contest?
We have a sweepstakes.
There's a sweepstakes.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me a little bit about this contest, because I know you folks at home are interested in, what is it, a 4-day package?
Yeah, so it's a fabulous package that you can enter to win. It's 3 nights in Ashland, Oregon.
So do you like write names, put it in a box, and you draw it from there?
They can apply, yes. But they apply, it's a little more high-tech than that now, but they can apply on our website at OregonWineMonth.org.
Okay.
And it's a chance to win 3 nights in Ashland, the Southern Oregon AVA, and we put together a VIP package of just fabulous wine touring and tasting. They get tickets to a Shakespeare festival, and they get to tour the Rogue Valley Creamery.
And they get to drink wine.
And yeah, wine, cheese, Shakespeare. It's going to be great.
What makes some Oregon wine so special?
It's interesting. Oregon, I think, is now considered a world-class region for wine, and for our wine list, it's always been interesting to feature Oregon wines, specifically with our food. Oysters being such a unique pairing with wine, wines that have beautiful minerality. And in Oregon, one of the things we're interested in is wines grown on volcanic soil, which there's a fair amount of, which display beautiful minerality on the palate, which is one of the things that we strive for in terms of pairing with oysters.
Do you have that with you right now?
I do, actually. We have.
Can I just smell it?
Of course. I could even open a bottle for you if you'd like. But essentially, so we're featuring 3 wines in our Oregon Wine Month flight. 2 of them whites, 1 red. Of course, we're going to have a red that's a Pinot Noir, a natural winemaker from the Willamette Valley. But our 2 whites are going to be Rieslings, dry Rieslings, which, when grown on volcanic soil, we believe can be one of the great grape varieties.
Oh my gosh, I need to smell this.
Yeah,
Mylene, tell me.
Very exciting.
Olympia Oyster Bar. How are you guys celebrating Oregon Wine Month?
So we are celebrating by highlighting some of Oregon's, I believe, best winemakers, especially for our food, like Simon said. We are doing pairings. So each week we have been inviting our winemakers. Last week we had Mr. Joe Swick come by, and we paired it with a lovely black cod dish. This week we have Mr. Bill Hooper from Petra Wines, and we're going to be pairing it with some oysters and some seafood. And next week we're going to have the lovely gentleman from Ovum, Mr. John House, invited.
That's nice.
That's amazing. We are extremely excited. And last week we did a beautiful pairing with oysters that we brought here today for you.
How do you know which oyster would go great with a certain wine?
Well, you know, oysters are like wine.
Okay.
It's the merroir against the terroir. So you bring the 2 together and it's heaven. So for example, this Verdelho, a little bit of poached pear, a little bit of almond notes that goes really well with minerality. We have some kaffir lime in here, a little gomasio, which is
Have you noticed I've been eyeing the oysters since we...
Yes,
By the way, I've never had oysters
now.
until I moved to Oregon, and this is about 6 months ago,
Yes.
and I'm in love with oysters. May I?
Absolutely,
Al,
yes.
would you like to come in here and try some, bud?
Yes, so I'm going to dress one up for you real
please
quick.
dress her up.
So this here is a nook chum, which is a little bit of fish sauce, lime juice, little kaffir lime, which is extremely aromatic, just like our wines that we were showcasing today.
You paint a picture very well.
Thank you. So there.
And what are some of the... What are some of the other wines that would go great with oysters?
So you have
try this.
Chablis, which is a typical one.
Sorry, Al, this is for me, buddy.
At the restaurant right now, we have Pet Nut, we have Pinot Gris, Muscadet, which is a traditional one. We have several bubbles. We have a gorgeous Puy de Fumé right now. Simon, if you want to elaborate on some of these other ones.
Essentially, we try to like I said, strive for wines that have beautiful minerality, that have a nice crisp acidity, which will kind of be really refreshing after the nice salty oyster that you've eaten.
That was so good. Al, please, you gotta dress one up for Al. He's gonna start crying here in a minute.
This is love in a little half shell.
So we get more information on Oregon Wine Month. You can go to the website.
Yep, there are over 100 restaurants participating in Oregon Wine Month across Portland. So definitely go to OregonWineMonth.org to see what restaurants are participating and how you can get involved.
Could this be bi-yearly? Can we do this like maybe in the month of July for more?
Every month is Oregon Wine Month in my world, so you can join.
Thank you all for coming in.
Our pleasure,
really
our pleasure.
Al, how's that, buddy? He's lost for words. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.